From August 1996 to August 1998.
August 1996 for 2 years.
Yes, my lord.
Have you since joined a political party?
I would have been a card-carrying member.
Have you since joined a political party?
I have not joined a political party.
Thank you. All the books from which quotations were taken out and contained in Exhibit 40. You read those books?
I read some of them I did not read them.
Give him the exhibit so that you tell the tribunal which ones you read, which ones you did not read before quoting them.
May I please request you to refer me to where you want me?
Please silence, please. Yes, look at your page 2, page 3. Did you read Chief Emeka Ojukwu's book, which you quoted portion in page 3?
Yes, I read this book a long time ago. Yes.
Good, good. And I take it you read it recently when you prepared this memo.
I did not read it when I was preparing this one.
Thank you.
Okay.
They have copies, but they didn't come. They are complaining.
Look at your silence, please. Silence, please. Look at your page 5.
Yes, my lord.
You have a quotation in page 5.
Yes, sir.
From where did you pick the quotation?
You want me to read it?
From where did you pick the quotation? Not to read. If you can't remember, say you can't remember.
May I please refresh my memory? Thank you.
Go on.
Christ during the colonial to post forth, gather momentum and civil war.
Colonel, if you can't remember now, you will be recalled later.
Yes, for now I cannot remember.
For now, I cannot remember. Look at page 7.
Yes, my lord.
From where did you get the quotation? If you cannot remember now, you wait for some other time.
Dominated political power, selfish, short-sighted, and unpatriotic.
Look at page. Look at page 12. That's page 7 you cannot remember.
Your Lordship, I cannot remember exactly, but I will get back on this one.
Go to page 12.
In my command,
You see page 12?
Yes, my lord.
You quoted General Ejo. Please, 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 please. You quoted General Ejo. General Ejo in his book, you quoted him. Is that correct?
In my command by President Obasanjo.
Did you quote him? That is a quotation from Ejo's book.
This is not General Ejo's. My command is by Obasanjo.
Page 12.
Yes.
Oh, all right, 6.3. You quoted the president, my command. Is that correct?
Yes.
Did you read the book?
Yes, I read it.
When?
Just about a month or two ago.
When you were writing this?
When this document was being put together by all of us.
Thank you. What of the second quotation? Did you read Ejo?
A colleague of mine whom we put this document together read it.
Did you read Ejo?
I did not read it at that time.
Thank you. Have you read it since?
No, but
thank you.
The team that collected this, one of us read it.
Look at page 13.
Yes, my lord.
Page 13.
Yes.
Alexander A. Madebo.
Yes, sir.
The Nigerian Revolution and the Biafran War.
Yes.
Did you read it yourself?
Yes, I read this book.
You read the book?
I read this book.
You read it?
I read this
Thank
book
you.
about 3 or 4 months ago.
Thank you. Now look at page 17.
Yes, my lord.
Because I am involved by Ojukwu. Did you read it?
Yes, I read this book about since around March or...
When you were producing this memo, did you read it again?
When we were producing this memo, I did not need to read it again.
Somebody read it and put it there.
Somebody read it, yes.
Thank you. Now, Colonel.
Yes, my lord.
Now, go back to page 12. You quoted the present head of state, is it correct?
Just a moment. Yes, please.
And you read his book before quoting him?
I read this book, I told you.
Before quoting him?
Before we started this part of it.
Now let me ask you, do
Yes,
you know that he is a living author? A person who has written and is still alive?
Yes, he is.
If you quote him, you will quote him correctly. Is it correct?
Absolutely.
Did you quote him correctly here?
I believe so, my lord.
You believe so? Yes. Do you have the book?
Not here.
I'll give you a copy. Look at page 6 from where you quoted.
All the politicians.
Colonel.
Yes, my lord.
Do I ask you a question before you answer? Did you seek his permission to quote him?
No, my lord.
Good. Now read page 6.
All the politicians and senior army officers who were killed were from the north and the west, except a political leader and a senior army officer from the Midwest and the East, respectively.
Thank you. Show him the exhibit. Is that what you quoted? The last exhibit, the document he wrote. But look at what you quoted and see whether that is what you read. Page 6, page 12 of his quotation, yes, of his memo. Is that what you quoted, what you have read? Is that what you quoted?
Here, you want me to read it out?
Read the book and read your page 12.
Yes, I've read. You want me to continue reading the book or
No.
stop where I stopped?
What you have read,
Yes, my lord.
page 6
Yes,
of the book,
yes, my lord.
is it what you quoted? Read page 6 again of your. Read page 6 again. The quotation, not the whole page.
Yes, I've read it. I've read it, my lord.
Is that what you quoted?
That is what we quoted while we said we stopped at
Where you
north
have,
and the
let
west.
me tell you, where you have a comma in his book, you put a full stop. Is that correct?
Yes,
Is that correct?
yes, absolutely.
So you have not quoted him correctly.
The first line.
Colonel,
Yes, because we have
where
not,
he put
Yes.
comma and the sentence continued,
Yes,
you
Yes.
did not quote him, but you put on your own, you put full stop.
yes, we did.
Is that what you did?
Yes, we did.
Have you quoted him correctly?
We quoted correctly from here, not from the extra. And we did what we did not do was we did not complete the whole
What wa-
paragraph.
What were
Because we are not interested in picking the whole paragraph.
Yes, Colonel, what
Yes,
I'm trying
madam.
to say to you,
Yes,
he said more
more than what we
because
put here.
he put a comma and continued to
Yes.
put other things
But my lord,
on your own.
yes, the argument is that we didn't add anything on our own.
On your own, you added full stop instead of his comma.
The full stop, yes, because
It
we
makes
felt
a difference.
that was what we wanted to pick.
That is quoting him wrongly.
I do not believe so, my lord.
You don't think so?
Yes,
That is also fraudulent.
it's not fraudulent.
It is fraudulent.
Sorry, my lord, we take objection to the language being used by the most respected senior advocate. There is nothing fraudulent in that. And this is a commission that should...
Expressio and suppressio, you have dictums. When you suppress something, what does it amount to?
It's not suppression, my lord.
When a thing has 5 words and you put 3 and put full stop.
If all I want is 3, my lord, that is not fraudulent.
I see what you want.
Yes,
That's
that
what
is-
the author said.
No, we are still quoting, that is not fraudulent, my lord.
If you are quoting, quote what the
No,
author
our
said.
objection is to the use of the word fraudulent.
Sorry. Say, he said you should withdraw the word fraudulent.
Yes,
That it was not fraudulent.
That's-
Then
yes.
if you can prove later on, then you can...
that's a different matter.
Yes.
Your lordship, I think I clarified that we just picked that what we wanted. So it's not fraudulent.
Colonel,
Yes, my lord.
do you agree? Do you agree
My lord,
that your quotation is deceitful?
it's not deceitful, my lord.
Do you agree you have not quoted him correctly?
No, I have not inserted anything that he did not say here.
You say you have not done what he has not said? He included in that paragraph.
What I am saying is that we picked what we wanted and we
That's why,
stopped
I
there.
say, that's why I say it is fraudulent.
It's not fraudulent.
It is, Colonel.
It's not. It's not.
All right. He said,
Please, may I seek the protection of this
Colonel,
House?
let me tell you. He
Of
said,
the honors to the tribunal.
All right.
Shouting on me is not going to solve the problem. And I don't want to raise my voice too, because being a soldier, if we do it, my miracle.
Colonel,
Silence, please. It's okay. Silence. Silence.
Colonel,
Okay. Please silence.
Colonel,
Please silence.
Yes, my lord.
if my voice appeared to be high, it is because I'm worried that a head of state who is alive should be quoted the way you quoted him.
I'm equally worried.
Thank you.
In
Both
the
of us
sense-
are worried.
For raising the peak of your voice, because that means you're trying to force onto me things which I should ordinarily not. You started the interview very quite okay. Your pronouncement was okay. Your posture was okay. Why raise your peak?
Yes, I have told you that I'm sorry.
Aha, very good.
But
Let's go ahead, sir. Let's go
Because
ahead.
one
Now that
thing-
you have said you're sorry, let's go ahead, sir.
Colonel,
Yes, my lord.
if you read the full sentences,
Yes, my lord.
if you read the full sentence now in his book,
Yes.
how many officers were killed?
The book here, not
The full
in terms
sentence.
of number.
The full sentence.
No, not in terms of number. If you want me to give you number, there's no number in the book and in the quotation I read. You want us to go back to that page? I don't know whether there's figure there.
If you add where after the comma where you put full stop,
Yes.
if you then read from except that, you will add those two to the ones that come before the full stop, where you put full stop. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Thank you. So the number will increase.
The number of the people killed
Yes.
will increase.
Yes.
But I didn't want to depict that.
Precisely. That is why I say you wanted to quote him out of context.
No, I wanted to state what I feel is right from my own response.
I put it to you
Yes, my lord.
that you never quoted Obasanjo correctly.
I quoted him correctly. If
Thank
you can
you.
identify any word I inserted there that did not come from the book, please, my lord, do that.
Good. Look at page 11.
Yes, my lord.
Paragraph 6.2.
Yes, my lord.
Can you read it aloud?
6.2 reads, they want us to believe
No.
that
6.2a.
better. The 5 majors involved in organizing and execution of the coup were all Igbos.
Yes.
Majors Anufora, Chukwuka, Okafo, Ademoyega, and Ifeajuna.
Ademoyega, is he Igbo?
Ademoyega is from the description.
Is he Igbo?
Yes, he is.
He is Igbo.
From,
Please.
let me clarify this.
It's okay.
Let me
Please
clarify
silence.
this.
Please silence.
Colonel,
When this one was depicted.
Colonel.
Yes, my lord.
don't mind who put who. You
Yes.
signed it.
Yes.
You are a colonel.
Yes, my lord.
You have read 5 names of military officers.
Yes, my lord.
Did you know them? At all?
Personally, you mean?
As a human being, did you know them in the army?
No.
You didn't know them?
No.
You've never met them?
No.
Have you ever heard about them?
Yes.
Now, you heard about those 5.
Yes.
And in paragraph 6.2a of the document you signed as a retired colonel,
Yes, my lord.
you put 5 names.
Yes.
And Ademoyega is an Igbo. Is that correct?
No.
Thank you. Look at his book. Exhibit 9. Show him. Show him.
Okay. What does he want us?
Show him Exhibit 9. Have you see Exhibit 9?
Yes, sir.
It was written by Ademoyega.
Adewale Ademoyega.
Was it the same person you put in your exhibit? Do you know?
I believe so, my lord.
You think so?
Yes.
Have you read that book?
No, I did not read this one.
You've never read it. The reason why you put him as Igbo
Yes, my lord.
is to enable you attribute the entire fault
Yes.
to Igbo people. Is that correct?
No, my lord. It was
Why did you put him as Igbo?
the name Ademoyega as compiled in this thing was presumed Igbo.
Was presumed Igbo. Thank you. Please silence.
Please, silence. Please. Thank you.
Colonel,
Yes, my lord.
could you tell the panel
Yes, my lord.
why Ademoyega,
Yes, sir.
a Yoruba man, should be presumed Igbo?
Well, my lord, I believe when this paper was authored, the list of the names that came in with the belief that they were all Igbos.
The what?
The list that were enumerated on the belief
That they were Igbos.
that they were Igbos.
Good. Because Igbos were people, those who were writing it operated the coup.
Can you repeat that question, please?
I mean, any name that those who were writing your exhibit,
Yes.
any name that sounded Igbo, you have to put them because it must be those people who either Igbos or answer Igbo names, but they are not Igbos. They must be the planners of the coup. Is that correct?
It's not everybody. Other people's name would have been reflected.
Why then did you presume Ademoyega as Igbo? Have you any reason? Do you know he took part in the coup?
Yes.
And because he took part in the coup, he
Yes.
must be Igbo.
No. No. It's
Why?
not, because here, it has been stated here that other people took part in this coup who are not Igbos.
Do you
But
agree?
we are talking of the leader
Colonel,
of the coup.
do you agree that there were other people who took part in the January 15th coup who were not Igbos?
There could be, I have not read
Do
that.
you say so here?
There could be other
could-
people who took part who are not Igbos.
Now-
And it does happen.
You see, you haven't answered my question.
Yes, my lord.
Why did you think Ademoyega must be Igbo? Any answer?
We did not, let me say here, Ademoyega's name appeared as one of the 5 majors who planned the coup.
And therefore,
And
he must be an Igbo.
not necessarily,
Why?
not necessarily.
Why? Because it's an Igbo coup.
Yes, 90% of officers who planned and executed the coup are Igbos. And
Including-
therefore it's assumed, it's straightforward an Igbo coup. I'll give you an instance. In the military, if I decide to plan a coup, most of the people that will be brought into that will be my own confidence.
Good. And they must come from your own area.
And in this case, mostly, I will give you instances. The coup that executed General Bata, if you remember, most of those people who are involved came from what the geographical zone called North Central today, because they have confidence in their own people. Likewise, when Oka and struck, if you find out most of the people that were involved in that coup came from, Oka was the only one that came from the Benue. All others came from Delta and surrounding, because Major Mukoro was the one that masterminded that coup, and Nyan. And therefore, they are confident and they are either tribal or closest people. So it does happen that in every coup, you always confide in the people closest to you. And therefore, most likely, in Nigeria most especially, is those people that come from your own tribe or nearest to your tribe.
Good. What rank did you have in the army by January 1966? Had you joined the army?
By January 1966,
had you joined the army?
I was not in the army.
You were not in the army. You were not in a position to say how the coup was planned.
I was not in the position to say how the coup was planned.
Thank you.
But I'm giving you antecedents of all coups that have happened in this country.
You heard there was a coup in July of 1996.
Yes.
That was planned also by people from one area, from what you say. Is that correct?
Most of the people that were involved will always be your own confidant. They can spread across part of the...
Who planned that coup?
Which of the coup?
The July 29th.
Your Lordship, that history has never been brought out. There are quite a number of names that were part. It was a conspiracy.
Do you know?
It was, I don't know.
You don't know. Now, you were telling the Lordships about the one of Dimka. Is that correct?
I didn't say Dimka. I said Oka.
Oka.
And Mama Bata's coup.
So each of those coups.
Yes, my lord.
Where is Oka from?
Oka is from Benue.
So all those, so that was a Benue coup?
No. I told you, the one in Oka's case was planned by Colonel Nyan, who is still at large today. Oka was just brought in at the tail end of the coup. He was the only person from that part of the country. All the others were from Delta and neighboring states. So that's what I'm saying.
So that was a Delta coup?
Yes.
Thank you. So,
please, it's okay. It's okay, silence. Please, it's okay.
You were in the army when Buhari became the head of state. Is that correct?
Yes, my lord.
There was a coup before then.
Before Buhari became
the head of state?
Yes.
Who was responsible for that coup?
That was a conspiracy between the high-ranking top people in the army.
Mention two.
As at then, obviously you have the chief of army staff.
Who was not in the army.
The other people, General Babangida was there. Quite a number of people that I cannot remember exactly, but what I was saying, and let me, General Babangida was there, General Omu was there,
So would you regard that one,
Will I?
that coup
Yes.
that put Buhari as the head of state,
Yes.
as Hausa coup?
Of course not.
Why not?
And this is my reason here. This is my reason here. This is my reason here. In that coup,
I ask another one.
yes, in that coup.
I'll ask another one.
Yeah, no, let me clarify this one.
I'll keep asking you questions. Your lawyers will clarify.
Okay.
Shagari was overthrown.
By Buhari, yes. By Buhari's coup, yes.
Shagari was overthrown.
Yes, my lord.
By who?
By the coup of General Buhari, yes.
Where does Buhari come from?
From the north.
Northern coup.
Whose coup?
Buhari's coup. So, because
Yes, it is Buhari's coup, if you want
Northern
to call it
coup.
that. It is not northern coup, it's Buhari's coup.
Please. Please. Silence is okay, please. Silence.
Colonel,
Yes, my lord.
do you know
Yes, sir.
Major Chukwuma Nzobu?
No, I have read about him, my lord.
Where did you read about him?
I've read in several books and in the history and in the records of the army that he was one time a major in the Nigerian army.
Did you use any of the books you read about Nzobu to write your petition, which you signed?
No, I did not use the knowledge of the books about Nzegu to produce this document.
You did not?
No, not the books that I read. We didn't quote some
You
of
did not?
We did not. I did not personally attributed some of those things to that book.
All right.
Yes, my lord.
Look at your page 11,
Yes, I'm on page 11 myself.
62B.
62B. The
Yes.
officer used in Kaduna to kill the Sadona was an Igbo
Yes.
Nzegu.
Is that the same man you have read about?
It's the same man I have learned about through the army, yes.
You know there is a Captain Nzegu.
Pardon?
Do you know, I'm a man, that there is a Captain Nzegu?
I don't know.
Do you know you lied here when you say it was Nzegu that killed Sadwana?
I did not lie.
It is a lie. Look at the point. Look at what you wrote if you say you know. It was not Nzegu that killed Sadwana. I put it to you.
From the evidence we have, it was him.
This your document is false.
Well, you can prove that if you have counter evidence to prove it. But from the evidence we have narrated, it is Nzogu that killed Sadona.
But I'm telling you that you have lied 5 lies on this document, and it cannot be true.
Your Lordship, I did not lie.
All right.
I worked on the evidence available to me.
All right, pick the book from which you quoted him. Pick Exhibit 8. He said you read it. Show him Exhibit 8. You signed what you didn't prepare, what you didn't know about.
No, I signed what we prepared.
Colonel.
Yes,
Colonel,
my lord.
I am trying to show you that this document is false in at least 23 points. is false, and therefore,
Yes, my lord.
I would urge them to wait.
Well, it's left for the tribunal to
That
to
is
the
what I'm
commission
trying-
to decide.
That's what I'm trying to show
That
you.
should not be between you and me.
No, but I'm trying to show you what I'm doing.
Yes.
Read page 28, from where you lifted something of Exhibit 7, 27 and 28. You don't sign what others give you, you see? It is not civil.
It is civil if there's a consensus.
Now you see there is no consensus. Just read page 27.
Which part of 27, my lord?
Is that the 27? That's not 27 I own. The petition ends with page
No,
20.
in this book.
Four.
It's an exhibit. No, it's an exhibit, sir.
My lord, they quoted at page 11 of the exhibit.
At page what? 7?
11 of the
11.
exhibit.
All right.
They quoted Exhibit 8, which is Boulier's book, page 27 and 28. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Have you seen page 27?
Yes, I've seen page 27.
Good. Read from third paragraph. I had my own illustrations to add. Read from there.
On page 27?
Yes. Third paragraph from below, from the
Okay.
bottom.
Okay, well, you said from the top, my lord. I had my own illustrations to add
Yes.
and related an insider that had
An incident.
an incident that had occurred. I use these glasses, my lord, so please allow me, let me look at this in
I'm also using glass.
But I don't have them on my.
You want to get them?
I had my own illustrations to add and related an incident that had occurred in 1961 when I was at the Royal Military Academy, Sandhurst. The Premier of the North and Sardona of Sokoto had then been on an official visit to RMAS and so had asked to meet all the Nigerian cadets together. Can I go on?
Yeah, go on. Whom was he talking to?
Yeah, he was talking to
Major Nzegu,
he was talking to Major Zeg.
not Major Nzogu.
It's a spelling error. It's not.
It is not a spelling error.
It's a
There
spelling
is a
error.
Captain Nzegu. That's what I'm trying to put to you.
No, but
You're
we
an
are
army
not-
man,
we are
you
not
must
referring
know
to-
these things.
No, we are not referring to the captain, my dear Lord.
Whom are you referring to?
We are referring to Major Chukuma Nzegu.
Nzogu. All right, look at the top of that book to see his proper name.
That's a topographical error.
At all, my friend. It's exhibit already.
Yes.
Just look at the top of page 27.
Yes, my Lord.
Shortly after midday.
Yes.
You see that? Read on.
Shortly after midday, I hoped into my great Peugeot saloon car and drove out of the barracks. Within minutes, I was once more chatting with Major C.K. Nziogu.
Nzeogu. You see the spelling?
Well, I'm not an Igbo man.
But you read this book. Colonel.
Yes.
Colonel.
Yes.
You know why I'm trying to say this?
Yes.
If you didn't quote the page,
Yes.
then I would say you made a mistake.
Well, I'm accepting we
in-
made a mistake in the spelling, but we mean the same person that
You
we-
are mischievous. You didn't make a mistake.
No, come on, I resent
It
that.
was mischievous.
I resent that. I resent that.
But I'm putting it to you.
No, I resent that.
You wanted to attribute.
No, I resent that.
You
I resent
wanted-
that. I am not mischievous. With due respect to
You
you,
wanted to attribute what Captain Zegu did not do to him.
I resent that. I resent that.
But
I'm not mischievous, my lord.
I am putting it to you that we wanted to attribute falsely what Captain Zegu, my own relation, did not do
well,
to him.
Would you withdraw the word mischievous?
It is,
to me,
because
to
I
my
know
person,
him.
To my person. Would
You were-
Yes.
Leonard Senior, I think my understanding of the evidence, my understanding of the evidence
Yes, ma'am.
from the explanation offered by the witness is that on page 11, 6.2b and 6.1, the spelling NZEGW was meant to be NZEOGW.
My lord, it is,
I think he
it's, more,
said
it's
that-
more serious than that.
Huh?
It is much serious than that.
Well, I don't know, but that was my own impression of it.
That
and
is
that
not-
they really meant Nzegu, NZEOGW. That it was a typographical error. I think, there isn't much to this. I think that's my understanding. Yes.
My lord,
But you see, perhaps, like he said, he is not an Igbo man, and they
My lord,
wouldn't know the distinction between
my lord,
Nzegu and
my lord,
Nzegu.
that may be so. That may be so. He read 27 and 28. This book was published as far back as 1981. I know, and he knows Captain Nzegu. To attribute to him.
I don't know Captain Zogu. I said it before this tribunal that I mean before this commission that I do not know Captain Zogu.
My lord, the important thing is,
The important
at
thing
this
is
tribunal,
who was he referring to here, really?
Nzegu.
No, he is the one who will tell us. I mean,
But the exhibit is there before you. He cannot amend it. For posterity, he has put a member of a family who never committed an act as somebody who has committed an act. It is falsehood. And this is a commission. Let the truth be told. That is not the truth. That is not the truth. Because these things will go a long way on record. He has put a family. You cannot put a member of my family and attribute to him in a commission where you have come to correct facts, to state the truth. That is why we were brought here. You cannot in that commission attribute to my own relation or to some other person that he killed Saudwana. You cannot. And I'm telling him he cannot before you here do it. He cannot make such a mistake. It's a serious mistake. He had the opportunity of reading it 200 times before putting it as an exhibit. My lord, they read 28, 27.
Counsel, yes, but
I'll go to the next point.
Are you seriously saying, quite honestly, that if somebody made a mistake, he cannot, in oral evidence here, tell us the truth about what he meant to say?
My lord, this document has an activity of Captain Nzegu in the same document which they read. Exhibit 8 has the activity during that whole procedure of a Captain Nzegu at the Air Force. He existed, Captain Nzegu. His activity is fully reported in Exhibit 8. So, my lord, all I'm trying to show, why are you distorting facts?
That's not my own impression of this evidence.
You don't refuse to admit that it's another part of Captain Zegu
My
who was
argument-
involved in the coup.
Yeah, but my lord,
Who was involved in the
talks
coup.
about 5 majors. This talks about about 5 majors, and he talks about peace.
All right. All right.
He didn't talk about first major. The
majors.
Colonel,
Yes, my lord.
we'll go to some other points.
was an Igbo.
Yes, my lord, but would you withdraw the word
Yeah, 5
mischievous?
majors.
Yes.
There isn't much to this thing. There isn't much to this thing. Yes.
Look at
We're
6,
talking about 5 captains,
2C.
5 majors.
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
Read it.
The 4 senior military officers executed in Lagos were all northerners. Brigadier Malari, Colonel Kul Mohammed, Lieutenant Colonel Legema, and Lieutenant Colonel Palm.
I take it you have never heard of a gentleman, a quartermaster general of the Nigerian Army, Lieutenant Colonel Unegbe. You've never heard about him.
Lieutenant Colonel who?
Unegbe.
I've never heard of that.
Good. He was one of those, Obasanjo in that book said, was also killed in Lagos.
I don't think I have read that.
Do you know from history, from all the books you have read,
Yes, sir.
that he was one Igbo officer, a quartermaster general, killed with these other 4 in Lagos? Do you know?
I have not read that.
Have you heard about it?
Anywhere. I have not read it anywhere.
Have you heard about it?
No, I haven't heard about it. You are telling me for the first time.
Now, if you now know
Yes, my lord.
from the other documents you quoted
Yes, my lord.
that he is among them, you will correct where you put 4 to be 5. Is that correct?
If it is cleared as a fact, yes. And that should be for the commission to insert.
Good. If there are 5, then 4 is wrong.
No, if you are telling me that there are 5,
I will
I'm
say-
not saying there are 5.
Do you agree that if we find, before you end, that there are 5,
That is hypothetical, my lord.
You have-
If, which you did not show me the document that is a fact, I'm
Read-
saying if you have,
read
you present it.
Obasanjo again. Give him the book. Read the quotation. Give him. Page 6. His own book. Clark, please show him this. No, it will be, we have it as exhibit.
Which of the paragraph, my lord?
The one you quoted at page 11. You look at it. Page 6.
Yes.
Major Nzogbu's aim for the coup. Have you seen it? You read it before?
Yes, I'm going to find the paragraph.
Mambo is going us. Come with for now. I will take this word.
Let me draw my attention to the paragraph.
At your page 6,
Yes, my lord.
which you quoted at page 12,
Yes.
Major Nzogbu's aim. You seen it?